Hello, in this video we're going to talk about alerts in Gemini. Now, alerts in Gemini actually stem from entirely self-service actions, and primarily those actions are centered around workspaces. So let me go to a workspace to illustrate what I mean. I click on my workspace and effectively I am being alerted to the fact that the top two items have changed in some way. And if I look at my workspace, I can see that I've got a badge count. To understand how Gemini is alerting me to this change in my workspace, let's find a workspace that has no changes. So here I am, I've selected my help workspace, which filters items from my help desk. All I did was set the filter, and in this case, all I did originally was navigate to the project and then click on the create workspace and create a workspace of everything in it. But having created a workspace, let's see how I get alerted. I'm just going to switch to being logged in as a different user, and this user is going to also navigate to the help desk. Here, he may do something like change the severity from minor to major. He might change a priority from low to high. He might do a right mouse click and add a comment to another item, saying this is something I cannot do, with attachments and visibility and other attributes. So while that's been going on, Gemini has been tracking those changes, because every time you create a workspace, you effectively say that you're really interested in everything that goes on in it. And you want to be notified, you want to be alerted to any changes. So Gemini then brings those changes to the top, to your attention, highlights them in a different color, and gives you a badge count notification of the number of things up to 5, and then it will just say 5+ that have changed. If you go into the workspace configuration, which is down here in the bottom right, Gemini will take you directly to see those updates that it is alerting you to. When you create the workspace, you can of course choose not to highlight those changes, and that's going to remove the highlighting on the screen. And you can also choose not to see the badge counts, but that is effectively switching off at least part of the help notification, the alert notification. Now, ongoing further alerts are if I choose to alert others. So I can just click on those, one or more of those changes, and email to someone else. But more purest view of alerts is that if anything changes in my workspace, I can simply click on my alerts tab and say, I want to receive an email if anything's created, updated, or commented upon in my workspace. I can then choose to wait for the Breeze batch update to run, or I can say I need to see an alert as soon as something changes on any item. So I don't want them batched, I want them as soon as they happen. And finally, I can subscribe other people to my alerts, either as individual users or as entire groups. Alert notifications in Gemini, very easy.